Anyway, let's go to chapter 2. Don't eat the children, Amira. Don't eat the children. By the way, my MC's name is Amira. So, don't eat the children, MC. Past a gate between the two realms, the nether falls as night dissolves into a cold haze that belongs to the world of mortals. Icy daylight presses down on bare black branches.
Speak thy name. Bow before the Lord.
No, thank you, but okay, I hear you, girl. Go off, girl. I couldn't help it, I'm sorry.
Souls and ghosts, return to thy Lord.
The wind's shriek reaches every corner of the street. Spirit script flutters in the distance. Firelight flickers beside a tree that's draped with silk ribbons. Humans move toward the mournful Humans move toward the mournful chants, their faces wrapped in coarse pieces of cloth. Only tired, fearful gazes are visible.
The ghosts ate 2 more. We always say not to leave your home once it's dark, yet they...
Some tragedies can't be prevented. Old Gao is dead, and his son has been missing for half a month. All the inauspicious signs can only mean he met a horrible fate.
More humans have been dying to ghosts nowadays. The Nether Wardens and Nether Falls will be overwhelmed if this continues.
Honor one's name and live. Defy it and die. Live with good deeds. Villainy begets death.
I know that's right, girl. You right. Come on. Let me stop. I'm sorry. I can't help it. At the end of the path, shadowy figures surround a clearing with 2 caskets. The inconsolable mourning families weep. Oh my gosh, this is hard. This myth is so sad. Just the scenery, just as that. So much mourning, so much death. I float to an old camphor. Below me is a masked Spritmaster who's leading the soul-sending rite. Bones and fangs hang from her clothes, and her body and voice are akin to old wood. However, her aura commands reverence.
Husband and son are gone. How can an old woman live? Those damnable ghosts. Why didn't they eat me as well?
My wife started living with us only recently. How could fate unveil its cruelty now? Lord of the Netherrealm, please! I beseech you to kill that evil thing! Don't let it enter reincarnation!
However, the lords of the Netherrealm oversee the dead. Matters involving the living are under their purview. Caleb takes me along when he subdues malevolent ghosts for 2 reasons: to restore my strength, and because they are always a nuisance. Wow, we are a neutral party and we do not care. Fitting for Caleb and MC, anyway. Yet, over time, people came to see us as protectors they could pray to.
Lords of the Netherrealm, please watch over my parents. Several days ago, they began their journey home. Don't let them meet misfortune.
Lords of the Netherrealm, my betrothed was supposed to present his betrothal gifts, but he hasn't shown up for 2 days.
I owe Uncle Leo 2 taels of silver, and he's threatening to take my leg. My lord, please, let the ghost torment him.
Or you could pay your debt, sir. But okay. I don't want to listen to any more ridiculous wishes. I disappear and float to the altar to inspect the offerings. They're plain and boring. I don't like them.
O Lord of the Netherrealm, the wandering soul has returned.
What's up, sis? Hey, girl.
The living bow to pay respects. The departed find peace.
I'm gonna break every single bit of tension in this myth. I'm just letting you know right now. I find it annoying when you exactly see you should have watched this when the other people who did it. We gotta laugh to stop from crying. The old spirit master forcefully swings the bronze bell, and everyone in the crowd kneels. The soul sending rite ends. But the crowd doesn't disappear. They surge toward the spirit master's silk charms since they want one to ward off evil.
My lord.
Are you talking to me? She calmly separates herself from the noise and bows to me as I reveal myself again. At first, I didn't believe the rumors about an old, powerful spirit master residing here. Then, she figured out my identity upon our first meeting. She's different from the other spirit masters. Despite knowing who I am, she has never shown a hint of fear. In addition, her ritual, oh my gosh, who am I, Caleb? Good lord. In addition, her ritual, forget about it. In addition, her ritual chants are pleasant. She knows numerous tales that involve Caleb. Do you have any new stories? The one about Caleb fighting against 100 ghosts over a vast marsh was riveting.
Those fortunate enough to be saved tell all about what they witnessed. But since everyone reveres the Lord of the Nether Realm, rumors gain embellishments with each retelling, which makes them turn stranger by the day. I'm glad you are merciful and pay them no mind.
They make Caleb sound wonderful. When I told him those stories, he couldn't help but laugh. So keep sharing it with me. As for your payment, I'll select a good place for you in I'll select a good place for your reincarnation. Let's do the whole thing again. So keep sharing it with me. As for your payment, I'll select a good place for your reincarnation. The old spirit master thinks.
6 months ago, when I went to a village to make offerings to the Lord, I heard that within the local shrine,
Caleb appears on the first day of each month to punish ghosts? You told me about it already.
then what about someone whose soul once strayed into the Nether Realm and saw the two lords?
I know how it unfolds.
Then I'm afraid you've heard all of my stories. Or perhaps you wish to hear a tale unrelated to the lords of the Nether Realm?
Is it that interesting? A breeze stirs the bell, and the old spirit master's voice takes on an airy quality. It drifts like mist.
Those who commune with spirits are called spirit masters. I'm fortunate to possess that title. But many, many years ago, there was a spirit master who conversed with all spirits. He divined fate and pacified calamities throughout the realms. His strength put him on par with the gods. One could say only he was worthy of being called a spirit master. He had his sister by his side, who was just as gifted and revered. For years, they only relied on each other, and he loved her more than anyone else.
5 seconds. Keep in mind, this is also my playthrough too, so I want to look at stuff. Those who commune with the spirits are called spirit masters. I'm fortunate to possess that title, but many, many years ago, there was a spirit master who conversed with all spirits. He divined fate and pacified calamities throughout the realms. His strength put on par with the gods. One could say only he was worthy of being called spirit master. He had a sister by his side who was just as gifted and revered. Oh, wait, okay. For years, only relied on each other, and he loved her more than anyone else. She doesn't remove her mask, but as she speaks, its bestial eyes seemingly stare into the depths of my soul. Its gaze is dark, unblinking.
At the time, the world of mortals was simpler and chaotic, yet it was pure. The sky was blue and the mountains were green. The Spritmaster and his sister watched over all. Humans survived disasters and formed clans.
But perfect beginnings normally lead to terrible incidents. I know how these tales operate. She's about to continue when shouting erupts nearby. The last remaining silk charms have allowed a brawl to break out. The stronger the Spritmaster, the stronger the charm. So humans wanting one little charm is to be expected. One world is all it takes for blood to spill, and no charm can ward off such viciousness.
Forgive me, my lord. I must mediate.
Sighing, she leads along with the unfinished story. My disappointment is all that remains. Worthless offerings and no ending. Never mind. I'll wander around to find a lovely trinket for Caleb. Also, if you're ever wondering why my view is so narrow, not only is it my own phone, I'm also recording this on a Z Flip. So those are very narrow. Anyway, I'm not like y'all. I don't have fancy tablets. The way that people will buy tablets specifically for this game, I love the dedication. Anyway, I've been eyeing a Galaxy tablet for a while though. I don't know. Anyway, blood now stains the altar here. I walk away, and that metallic scent stubbornly clings to the wind. I follow a hint of it and spot a gambler with blood-stained lips. Boy, what? He stumbles out before someone drags him back indoors. Or someone probably hit him. Nearby, there are two brothers with their blades drawn. They're ready to kill each other over half an acre of land their father left. The blade, raised high with murderous intent, slips from its weirdest grasp at the very instant it was about to fall, spinning out of control straight towards me. How troublesome. A lotus petal appears before me. Ding. It catches the blade, and a faint fragrance reaches my nose. The street is silent. Then there's several crisp, crackling sounds. The first source is the suspended blade as it falls apart. Its fragments touch the ground. Then the sound comes from two sets of bones being cleanly snapped. The brothers collapse and scream. Chaos encroaches on the street.
The Lord of the Netherrealm? It's the Lord of the Netherrealm!
Terrified, humans scatter. Shops slam their doors as the lotus petals lazily float upward. That lotus and the scent. Caleb! I navigate through the crowd to chase it. Once I'm away from the commotion, the petal returns and binds my waist. Yes, bind my waist. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Baby, that I didn't notice that the first time around, baby. That he's gonna wrap the petals around her waist if he don't do anything else. Yes, baby, bind my waist. Snatched. My body is lifted before it's placed into a familiar embrace. The petal brushes against my temple, and it's soon followed by cool fingertips.
Watching humans tear one another apart will ruin your eyes.
He said, baby, such violence like that is too dark for your beautiful eyes. Yes, cover my eyes, Caleb. Baby, someone needs to draw the two of them like sitting on like a golden lotus blossom, and like he's like covering her eyes with his hands. What should I look at then? His fingers shift and a hairpin that was carved to resemble a lotus appears. He puts it in my hair.
My baby sister, who has beautiful eyes, should only look at beautiful things.
Baby, wait, hold on.
My baby sister who has beautiful eyes should only look at beautiful things.
He said you should only look at beauty. Your beautiful eyes should only look at beauty. Hey, Caleb, by the way, both of our eyes are purple. Anyway. Guess who changed the MC's eyes to purple after Imperial Throne song? And then I noticed, like, oh, my eyes are actually purple. Oh. It's like MC, Caleb, and Elijah. We're all just one big happy family. That's just what's happening. So foul. Anyway, on the story. Oh, this is beautiful too. This is pretty. How do I... Okay, sorry. Look at the moon. It's pretty. I never noticed that. Anyway. Ripples reflect shimmering light on the lake's surface. My head rests on Caleb's lap as he smooths my hair one strand at a time. Baby, do we think that Caleb is good at finger detangling? He has to be. He has to be. We love it. Anyway. Caleb, the mortal realm is growing more chaotic with each passing day. Why can't I talk? I'm sorry. Like, my accent changes based on what, like, words are in a sentence. So sometimes everything just kind of fumbles really badly. Excuse me. Caleb, the mortal realm is growing more chaotic with each passing day.
Once a ghost tastes human blood, its hunger is bound to spiral out of control. Fortunately, ghosts are unfathomably foolish. If that weren't the case, the world of mortals would be nothing but carnage and ruins.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm realizing things. Excuse me. Caleb's one... Line 37, take 2, Elijah Davis, 0101-865. Okay. Caleb once told me that yin and yang constitute this world. But when the boundary between them blurs, they mix and taint each other. Calamities increase as a result. Vengeful ghosts are born from that chaos. But I don't think those ghosts are the only reason why the mortal realm is collapsing. Night falls. With a wave of his hand, the lotus in the center of the lake closes and dispels the barrier that's protecting Wuling village. Many years ago, he sent out the Nether Wardens to plant the Nether Falls lotus seeds in every place inhabited by humans. Aw, so he does care. Anyway, these seeds carry life's spiritual energy. Once they take root and bloom, they can create barriers. With those in place, ghosts can only roam outside these locations. It makes catching them easy.
Hounded by ghosts and battered by endless calamities, mortals struggle to survive. Their hearts becoming twisted, bitter malformations are par for the course. If I were in their place, I'd use anything and everything to ensure you're alive.
Baby, we know. We know. Caleb, we know. We know. I would do the same. Ow! I sat up too quickly and forgot he was still holding a strand of my hair. Caleb laughs and gently pushes me back down.
There's nothing wrong with what you said.
I will cross the oceans for you.
Greed, wickedness, delusions. They'll never disappear. It doesn't matter how peaceful or unstable the world is. There shall be fighting, hatred, and wars, leaving rivers of blood in their wake. They too are bound to the perpetual cycle of reincarnation.
He continues braiding my hair. The eerie markings on his arm emit a faint glow, and the lake's reflected light sharpens the angles on his face. Dazed, I stare at our reflection. He understands the machinations of mortals, yet he carries none of it in his heart. He touches the water and spreads his fingers. The ripples freeze before transforming into a glowing ray.
Do you wish for the mortal realm to be better?
Well, yes. I know very little about the world of mortals, and I can't be bothered to care about their matters. What I know is that Caleb is busier when ghosts are rampant. Wow, both are just like, don't care. We are so neutral. I feel like 2048 MC is like more, I care about people, da 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 da. And then Caleb kind of has this like, gray kind of like, how do I explain this? Also, don't ever take me too seriously when I talk. I'm just talking, I'm just yapping. But like, I feel like Caleb has like this kind of gray, like, yeah, nice guy, will do things. But at the end of the day, his bottom line is, if he had to set the entire world, including himself, on fire to protect MC, he would. Man does not care. He cares, but only to a certain extent. He don't care. He only cares about MC. And it's interesting about this myth right here is that she is more like him, I'll say. Oh no. Also, Caleb, I have a question. I was asking this question. Sir, that tassel is right over your nipple. Is that just tickling your nipple the entire time? I have questions. Am I allowed to ask these questions, guys? Can am I going too far? But look at it. I'm just imagining that wearing this outfit. And it's just every time I move, what is that? Anyway, sorry. The filth surrounding human souls worsens with each passing day. Netherfalls cannot rest because of it. To be honest, looking at them disgusts me. I prefer pure souls, ones with a pleasant scent. I quickly close my mouth. Caleb laughs and pats my stomach.
I see. You're a goddess of thunder, not the lord of the Netherrealm. Now I know the source of the rumbling.
Then feed me. I'm sorry. No, it's all right. Oh, perhaps I'm slightly hungry, but only slightly. Caleb lifts me. I see the water's ripples, the moonlight, and the ghosts hidden in the mist.
Come.
Behind me, he takes my hand and guides my fingers in the air to make the same array from earlier.
The barrier isn't present. Since we've cast the array as bait, every ghost within 100 li will appear. This should be enough for you to consider a feast.
Ooh, he loved me. He feed me. Anyway, sorry. Sorry. You think so?
Let me teach you a new way to play this time.
He catches a falling petal, and the bamboo curtain immediately rolls up. A shadowy figure shrieks at the pavilion. The petal cuts through the water like moonlight to slice the ghost's throat. Wow! I immediately mimic his attack when I strike a ghost, but I use too much of my strength and it's skewered.
You've been taught lessons for several centuries, and yet panic is all it takes to make you return to your old methods.
I respond with a sheepish smile. I used to fight ghosts in a wild, haphazard manner, which always made me covered in grime. Caleb taught me elegant techniques over those 100 years. Hundreds of years. He even created intricate weapons for me. Oh, does that mean he made her sword? Oh wait, that's cute. Can you demonstrate it to me again? I'll do it correctly this time.
Watch closely. When confronting weak ghosts, aim for the throat. The stronger ones.
A ghost whose murderous intent was palpable lunges towards us.
You aim at the spot between the eyes.
His power flows through my fingertips and pulls my spiritual power to unleash a fatal strike.
Perfect. Do it like that.
Excitement runs through me. It's not long before the pavilion's floor is covered with soul beads. Seeing me easily deal with them, Caleb relaxes and starts braiding my hair again. He holds up different hairpins, hair clips, and earrings to my head, comparing them at one at a time.
Should I use a cyan ribbon or a red one?
Baby, we melanated over here. We gotta go with the red. That's gonna pop so well. Red.
All right.
His fingers glide through my hair and weave the bright silk with each strand. Another braid appears. It's lovely. Thank you.
Don't get distracted.
Of course. I shift to a comfortable position against him and focus on Ghost rushing toward us like legit. He's braiding her hair, and they're just while she's fighting. They're so powerful. Anyway, Caleb, do you think there'll be a day when we eradicate the last ghost in this world?
It's possible.
I heard ghosts never appeared in the mortal realm back then. That old Spritmaster said humans saw blue skies and green mountains a long time ago. I've never seen a blue sky before. His arm slightly tightens around my waist.
There shall be a day when we'll see. Those blue skies, crystalline rivers, and hills covered in flowers.
No, because the last time you said this, well, I mean, maybe 50,000 years in the future, the last time you said that we were going to find home and we were going to have this beautiful place and it's going to be this paradise, we made out in the sky, in space, and then we went kaboom. I don't want to hear that from you, sir. All you do is lie. Anyway, sorry, excuse me. I had a little outburst. Excuse me. Let's get back to serious Elijah English. We're being a serious Elijah. Got it. But all he do is lie. Moving on. It's a promise then. Though Netherfall's flowers are also beautiful, I like them. However, if all the ghosts disappear, I won't have anything to eat. That's not good.
When that day comes, you won't need soul beads anymore.
I won't feel hungry anymore, so I'll be like you.
Correct. I'll free you from your suffering.
One thing this man is going to do is dedicate himself to putting in all of the work. I love him. Caleb, you're so relatable. As the ghost's screams fade, I wrap my arms around his neck. Actually, I don't mind living like this. He used soul beads to create a lotus pond for me, and we cultivate every day. I'm happy. If all of them disappeared, I'll miss them. Caleb is quiet for several moments, then he kisses the top of my head.
That won't happen. You'll have more to be happy about. The world we shall create is the one you want to see.
I'm not going to cry. Moving on.
And it doesn't matter how it changes. We'll always have each other.
So I just want to say, for Caleb's fourth myth, can we do me a favor, Infold? Can we just have him be like a tentacle monster? Because with all the suction cup kisses that he gives, we just need him to just have tentacles at this point. We need him to be an octopus. Octolib win. Octopus Caleb win.